Wish my parents lived right there.
And
oop.
Okay. So Saturday night came, Saturday night went, and we wanted to get takeout for our family. And it's always a Byzantine, confusing process. Lennox wants Panda Express or McDonald's. Luna wants sushi or Korean corn dogs. I want Peace Cuisine, Chinese, or Rayleigh's Hot Wok. You usually want Mexican.
Yep.
But this particular Saturday, you said, I want veggie pizza. And we didn't settle on veggie pizza. But I turned into Travis Barker and you're Courtney.
Yeah.
And I said, whatever my baby wants, my baby gets. My baby wants veggie pizza. My baby's going to get veggie pizza. So the next day, Sunday, I said, let's go get a vegetable pizza from Round Table. Because I had a $15 coupon from DoorDash. Round Table is very pricey. But I had the $15 coupon we did pick up, so you avoid a bunch of fees. Yes, they mark menu items up $1 or $2, as opposed to if you called or if you showed up there and ordered. But you're still saving $12, $13. Okay, Mom. Okay, add a coupon. I'm smart. I'm thrifty. I'm frugal. Just not as much as you, okay? So you wanted a veggie pizza. Got a veggie pizza. Now, this Round Table, terrible reputation. Bad reputation.
Big reputation.
Based on Yelp and West Sacramento Facebook group.
Oh, yeah.
Horrifying.
The Facebookers hate this Round Table.
Yeah. Bad food, crappy service.
The pizza's cold.
Yeah. The employees are mean. So we went in. We took a risk.
The bar was low in my mind.
Yes. So, honey, Round Table Pizza. What does Round Table Pizza mean to you in your life?
It's always been in my mind, like, top tier. The best pizza around.
Right.
And
there's Little Caesars down here, and then there's Pizza a little higher, and then Domino's. Oh, okay, we're back to Little Caesars. But Round Table's always top tier, top of the food chain.
And it was a place I loved going as a kid.
Yes.
I remember a lot of like end of the soccer season, end of the baseball season for either myself or my brothers. We'd always go there for the parties.
Yeah.
Coaches would hand out the little trophies.
Yeah.
And and the pizza was always so good.
Yeah.
The salad bar was always good even.
Yeah.
It's just great time.
Yeah. I have very similar memories. Baseball, basketball, soccer. Round Table was the spot to go after games. And let's go get pizza. Okay, we're going to the Round Table. And I would always try to get a ride with Eric Lipschultz and his mom because they had a Pontiac minivan. And she let him play whatever he wanted. And at one particular point in time, he had the cassette tape album Vanilla Ice's To the Extreme, featuring the smash hit single Ice Baby.
The one and only.
Yeah. So we bumped that all the way to RTP, Round Table Pizza.
In the back of the van.
Yeah, in the Pontiac minivan. Okay.
I know.
Close it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just these two. Annoying. Oh, yeah. I remember Debbie's AC. It runs from morning till night. But she's not even home.
And oop.
Annoying.
Give me a line from Ice Baby.
Stop. Collaborate and listen.
And oop.
I'll solve it.
Miami's on the scene, just in case you didn't know it. My town that created all the bass sound. Holes in the ground. But anyway, so Eric Lipschultz's mom, Pontiac minivan, we'd bump it. But it was the only good song on the album, on the cassette tape. So you would rewind it. Nowadays you hit the repeat button. But when you had a cassette, there was no repeat button.
Right.
Hit the rewind. You try to time it. 5 seconds, 8 seconds. How long is this song? 12 seconds. Press play. We just watched Daisy Jones and the Six, which you enjoyed. But at one point, they're recording on a cassette, them singing or whatever. And remember pressing the record button and the play button.
Yes.
2 different fingers, but at the same time.
You have to do it right or else it won't record you.
Right.
Don't forget.
Right.
Don't forget to hit both.
There were some times like a song would come on the radio. You'd be like, record. And you would like hit the play button like 0.05 milliseconds sooner than the record button. You're like, oh, I screwed up. I messed up. Oh, calamity. But yeah, that is my memory. Also playing the video games. This particular roundtable I'm thinking of, which was in the Tony suburbs of San Diego and Rancho Bernardo, it wasn't a huge room, but they had 4 games. And I definitely remember Off-Road, which was like a truck off-road game. You're racing around on dirt. And that video game was so cool because it had the steering wheel, but also had a gas pedal near your foot. Yeah. Spent hours on that. And then I will always associate Roundtable with Double Dragon, the video game. Hours and hours, quarters and quarters. Love that video game. It opens, the very beginning of Double Dragon opens with, there's one lady, and then there's 3 goons, and then one of the goons walks up to her and punches her in the face, and then throws her over his shoulder, and then he walks away with his henchman. Like, what the hell? No way they could get away with that now.
Misogyny.
Yeah. Chauvinism. But then I thought, like, Super Mario, he's always trying to get to the princess, but that's not, like, violent.
You never see any violence actually happening against Princess Peach, even though she's a prisoner.
Right.
And you never see her butt. Like, you saw this girl's butt when the guy picked her up.
Yeah. Yeah. You see like, her panties, and it's like...
Oh, horrifying.
Cancel. So we did Roundtable Pizza on Sunday. It was a little datey date, as Luna likes to call it. And for our datey date, we first went to the self-service car wash. Some rain marks on your window were bugging you. Yeah,
my car, and we drove it to Dillon Beach, and it was, so there's like sand remnants on it, salty air.
Yeah,
it was disgusting.
Yeah,
sand and little chip crumbs inside from the kids.
Yes. And so you want to do quick quack, but I said take it to self-service car wash and I'll wash it for you. I'll be your errand boy. And as far as self-service car washes, I like to go in with the plan. Because it has like 9 dials on the setting, on the little wheel that you spin.
And oop.
Get out of here with all that tire cleaner and pre-wash crap. Okay, so self-service, here's what I do. You rinse, you soap, you get the foam brush involved, the thing that like bubbles just start pouring out of it. It's because you're under the clock with the self-service car wash. The instant you swipe the credit card, I swiped yours.
What is it, 4 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That is tight.
Yeah. And instantly you're on the clock. So you got the pressure washer thingy, has all the settings. The foam brush is on the other side of the stall, the bay there, but it's worth it. It's worth it. That's why, I mean, Quick Quack is fine, but to like really concentrate and do a good job, self-service car wash is where it's at. So I go rinse, soap, get the foam brush involved, rinse once again, and then wax if you're feeling fancy. Not necessary. That's my plan. And then what always happens is I swiped your credit card because you were paying. But I do this with my credit. I swipe credit card and I start freaking out. I'm like, wait, which dials? Where's the hose? What's going on?
Yeah, you scared the crap out of me. You yelled at me.
I banged on your window like I was going to rob you. Like I was going to mug you or carjack you. Well, because I had to give you your credit card back.
Right.
Immediately.
That was poor planning. You should have just put it in your pocket.
Yeah. I always think I should have a plan, and I do have a plan, but I choke. I swipe the credit card.
It's too much pressure.
Clock starts ticking. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to defuse this bomb. Do I cut the red wire or the green wire? But then also the Quick Quack has the free vacuums. You could stay there for like 6 hours because the vacuums go on and on. But this particular one on West Capitol, the vacuum is also timed.
Yes.
And the clock, like you vacuum because you're more nimble and you're more flexible and you knew where you wanted to vacuum. But the clock is on the vacuum outside your car. So I'm sitting there, you're vacuuming, and I'm like, 1:45 left, 1:30. So I'm counting down. But if you didn't have me, where would you be, honey?
It was fun. And I'm glad you were there because you can push a little button to add 30 more in 30-second increments.
Yeah.
And it charges your card a little more every time you push the button.
Yeah.
But luckily you were there to push it, so I didn't have to waste time going back and forth.
Yeah.
I could just stay with the hose at the carpet.
Yeah.
You did a really good job washing the outside of my car. I was actually impressed.
I did.
I didn't think it was going to come out that well.
What? You doubted me?
I doubted you.
You doubted me? I'm better than the Quick Quack Duck guy.
You're as good as Quick Quack. The only
But half the price.
The only place we faltered was we did not bring any towels to,
Correct.
and there's no air dryers, so there's no like giant fan blowing on you.
Yeah. So you hopped on the freeway for one exit, and
That helped a little.
It did, yeah. It was fine. So we go to Round Table. I ordered via DoorDash because once again I had a coupon, Mom, and walk in. And so it's Saturday. No, I'm sorry, it's Sunday. But they got a kid's birthday party. You could do the kid's birthday party, and they had the manager there. First of all, the manager wears a tie, which I think it's a little just old timey. Like when I worked at McDonald's in the early '90s, our managers wore ties. They were clip-ons, okay, but that was way back when. Now, like, late night talk show hosts don't wear ties. President Joe Biden is like almost always business casual.
I want my fast food chain restaurant managers in ties. And
really?
A little vest.
Yes.
And maybe even like a visor or a hat.
Oh.
I want that look.
With the little change thing for video games. Like ching, 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 cool, cool. Here, play some more Double Dragon in there, 12-year-old Vince. I think it's a bit much, and I don't know. Is that required? I guess it's required as part of the uniform.
It makes me feel like the restaurant's in good hands.
Yeah.
Like, we're being taken care of.
Yeah.
This person's a responsible adult.
Yeah.
It makes me feel safe while I'm eating my veggie pizza.
And this manager wearing the tie was also involved with the kid's birthday party. And he was making balloon animals, dude.
Elaborate balloon concoctions.
Yeah.
Like a Captain America looking shield.
Yeah.
That took 3 different color balloons.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
So I wonder, is that a prerequisite? Is that part of the training?
Part of the application, you have to make a balloon animal.
Did he grow up as a rodeo clown? Is he about to turn into Joaquin Phoenix and the Joker? Is he about to go postal? Like, I have so many questions, very few answers.
Oop.
Okay, so the salad bar was open. But they had a sign on the salad bar that said 1 serving only. What the hell kind of salad bar is that?
I thought the whole point of a salad bar is it's as much as you can eat.
Yeah.
Is it not?
That's the point.
Right?
Well, if it's not as much as you can eat, then they should pre-make the salads in the kitchen and say, here's your whatever
exactly.
salad. Yeah. What? So what the heck? I don't understand. And then, so Round Table Ranch... unheralded.
Phenomenal.
The best. Best in the business. The best and brightest. Also a sign next to the 1 serving only. And by the way, are they monitoring that? Like, if I want some extra olives, I'm going to go back for some extra olives. Is the guy in the tie? Is he going to stop me? Is he going to tackle me?
He's going to come out with a balloon animal
balloon
sword. Hit you with it.
Balloon handcuffs he's going to make. Try and stop me, bro. But next to the 1 serving only salad bar sign said ranch only for salad. So pre-COVID, we went to RTP in Rosemont on Kiever Boulevard, and you could just walk up there and start spooning yourself 30 cups of ranch. It was a grand old time. So I understand or during COVID, okay, whatever. Go. If wearing 6 masks makes you feel better, that's wonderful. But ranch only for salad?
How are they going to know what you're using it for?
Right.
It also makes me feel like they're discriminating against people who like ranch with their pizza.
Ah, yeah.
They're shaming me.
Or the people who do enjoy ranch with their pizza abuse the ranch, like we do with the white sauce at various Mexican restaurants.
I am guilty of always taking too much sauce.
Yeah.
And too much ranch. I always get like 1 to 2 cups more than I end up using.
Right.
Hecka wasteful. So fine. It's people like me. I'm the problem.
Well, once again, how are they going to monitor the ranch? How are they going to monitor the salad? The manager is making shields and handcuffs, balloons.
Not paying any attention to the food.
Yeah, and the young gal who helped us, I don't think she cares. I wouldn't care. But we did ask for extra ranch because our items came with 2 little cups of ranch. And I said, can we have extra ranch? And she gave us 1. Yeah. 1 more cup. The RTP out here rationing the ranch. So, okay, let's get to the food. Ranch is outstanding. It's so flipping good.
It's so good. It's the perfect consistency. It's not too thick.
Yeah.
It's fabulous.
It's like 9 million times better than bottled ranch. I've been through mini ranch in my life. And their ranch, even their ranch is better than like regular restaurants' ranch. Yes, it is. So I'm not sure what's going on, but ranch. Well, so you make ranch, honey. You just buy the Hidden Valley packet of seasoning, and then you add.
It's like a cup of mayo, a cup of milk. I want to say. Okay. And for some reason, the Hidden Valley that comes pre-made in a jar, terrible. Right. But if you buy the Hidden Valley packet and make it yourself, it's so good. Right. And it's super easy. Yeah. Yeah. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. But how would you compare RTP Ranch versus the Carolyn Ranch? Very similar. Yes. That's what it tastes like. Our Round Table tastes like someone made it at home. Yeah. It's the same consistency, same flavor. Yeah. 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 The ranch is well, it's outstanding. So my baby wanted a veggie pizza. Whatever my baby wants, my baby gets. We got the Guinevere's Garden Delight. Now, honey, you might be asking yourself, who's Guinevere? Well, I have the answer, courtesy of Wikipedia. Guinevere was an early medieval queen of Great Britain and the wife of King Arthur. Guinevere was fatally flawed, villainous, and an opportunistic traitor. Oh. Cancel her. Deplatform. When someone's dead, are they uncanceled? Like when R. Kelly dies, gonna be like, I'm gonna slip this 12-play CD in now. It's okay. Yeah, you get a little more leeway. Yeah. You can bring out your dusty CDs once he passes away, honey. I will. They're musty, they're dusty, they're zesty. So the Guinevere's Garden Delight is described as all vegetable, all delicious, all villainous. Just kidding, I added that. Tomatoes, mushrooms, green peppers, yellow onions, black olives on zesty red sauce. We got the skinny... Zesty red sauce! Hey! We got the skinny crust, which it's not a thin crust, they just give you less dough. I like a thin crust when I want a thin crust, but whatever. $18 for a small. Ooh, their pies are expensive. If you're getting an extra large, it's $30, around $30. So, honey, Guinevere's Garden Delight. Thoughts, feelings, comments, reflections? You know, I loved it. Yeah. It's just, I mean, Round Table Pizza. You can't go wrong. Yeah. I've never had a bad slice of pizza there. It's good. I love all the veggies. It's good. It's high quality. Yeah. I would define it as soggy. Oh no! But good. Now listen, when you do all veggie, there's lots of water. There's lots of moisture happening. Tomatoes, green peppers, onions, olives. There's lots of moisture. Yeah, there's a lot of water happening. So I would deem it soggy. The veggies were good quality veggie, and I like the way they cut them. Pizza Hut, the way they cut onions and green peppers, and I haven't eaten Pizza Hut in over a decade, but I always thought there was way too big of chunks the way they cut them. Round Table, a good slice, a good chop, but
too much moisture, too soggy. So I would say ordered well done.
You like your pizza crispy.
Correct.
You want your crust
yes
hard as this here table.
Yes.
But I like my pizza crust more like bendy. Like like you can fold it in half.
Malleable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You make pizza, which is the dough is just like a naan flatbread kind of thing, mm-hmm. and then you throw some tomato sauce on there, cheese and pepperoni. You just made me one last weekend. You put triple pepperoni on there, and it wasn't enough. It still wasn't enough, honey. But yeah, you made me and Lennox one at the same time. You took his out, and then you kept mine in there for
15 to 20 more minutes.
Yeah, boy! And it came out, and it was so good. But yeah, I do like crunch. I do like texture. But I would just say order the round table well done.
If that's your thing, because it was perfect for me. I like the crust.
Yeah.
Obviously not underdone at all, but I don't want my crust hard at all.
Gotcha. So you're cool with it. I would say do well done. Another note about when you made me and Lennox pizza, you did the napkin move. You put the paper towel on his pizza to soak up the grease from the cheese and the pepperoni.
It's so greasy.
And then you asked me if I wanted that, and I said, "Get the hell out of here with your napkin, you crazy lady."
You want all the grease.
I want grease. I want calories. I want pizza. I want it to be the best experience. Do you think that helps, or yes. if you give Lennox a choice, here's a greasy pizza, here's a dry piece of pizza.
I do that because I make these pizzas a lot for the kids in the morning for their lunches.
Yeah. And
I don't want to put it in a Ziploc bag where it's going to sit for 4 hours.
Oh, right.
And so that's why I pat off the grease.
Smart, yeah.
But if I'm just cooking it and serving it on a plate, so I just did it out of habit that last Saturday.
Yeah.
I next time I'll ask Lennox if he's eating it straight away, if he wants grease or no grease.
The napkin move, blotting a piece of pepperoni or a piece of pizza with a napkin. It took me back to middle school when the girls would do it because they're cutting out 10 calories.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Back in the days when we would read our 17 magazine, that was like a tip for cutting calories.
Yeah, girl.
Because it was all diet culture.
Yeah. I was reading Sassy and Teen Beat.
Yeah, you were.
And Tiger Beat. And Bop.
You were hanging up pictures of teen heartthrobs on your wall.
That's true. Well, Kirk Cameron was a looker, honey, and he still is. Am I right, ladies? And then the star of the show, honey, an appetizer. It's listed under appetizer. It's a side. Garlic Parmesan twists, a perennial favorite with us. Roundtable describes them as our famous garlic Parmesan twists, rolled fresh daily and baked to perfection with fresh garlic, our 3-cheese blend, and a Parmesan cheese. So 4 cheese? Maybe the Parmesan just sprinkled. Served with your choice of dipping sauce. We got ranch for $9.19. Thoughts, feelings, comments, reflections, my love?
Brew. It's so good.
It was good.
But you know what? It's so rich.
Yeah.
I think I had 2
of
these sticks. And then I was done. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So in the end, I prefer, if I had to pick between the two, I'd go for the pizza.
Ah, really?
Because with the veggies and with the red sauce, it kind of balances out the richness.
You feel like you're being healthy or like sort of on track.
And I think just my stomach is able to handle more so I can eat more.
Yeah.
But with the breadsticks, they're so good, but they're so rich.
Yeah.
That it's hard to eat a lot.
Yeah. I'll say this. Most cheese sticks suck. Like most pizza places, cheese sticks... It's just pizza dough. They throw some cheese on there and here's an appetizer. And it's like, okay. Or the garlic cheese sticks, dough, cheese, and a teaspoon of garlic, of chopped up garlic. There's some garlic. And it's like, that. So I've like cut it all out because I just want pizza and you're filling up before pizza. And it's like 60% pizza without all the joy. So 99% of the time, I don't get cheese sticks. But the garlic Parmesan twists at RTP are just unique. They're so good. You can't get them anywhere else. They're just different. They're not at every single place like stupid cheese sticks.
I think the secret to Round Table Pizza's superiority is in the dough.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what the secret is.
Yeah.
But I was trying to think of all the different pizzas that you can get, and there's just such a big scale of good to bad pizza. Mm-hmm. And I think it must always come down to the dough. Yeah. Because toppings are toppings.
Right. Cheese, sauce, toppings, meat.
They have some secret ingredient.
Yeah.
Some great-grandma's secret recipe.
Well, going with their Knights of the Round Table, their medieval marketing, maybe it's Guinevere's secret recipes, some sort of wizardry or sorcery. I would say the garlic parmesan twist. I have the same issue as the pizza. It was just it needed to be cooked longer in the oven longer. So the cheese sticks, they were soggy, but they were still good. But there was a lot of softness. There was creaminess. And then, of course, I dip it in ranch, which adds to the creaminess.
I'm actually going to agree with you on this. I would have liked those a little bit crisper because, like you said, there's like the creaminess, the cheesiness, and it's all soft.
It's a lot of gooey, yeah.
There's no, like on the pizza, there was the vegetables to add the crunch and the texture. Yeah. So, it would have been nicer if those were cooked a bit more.
It was good, but I would order it well done. But there's still just a fantastic food item, and that's it. So you liked the veggie pizza over the garlic parmesan twist, which you would take a little bit more well done. I liked them both, but I would order both well done. And I think Round Table's a fine choice. And we did post about it on the West Sacramento Facebook, and a lot of people said, "Oh, they recently changed management, or they got new owners, and blah blah blah." So onward and upward, it can only go up from here. We loved it, and we'll be back. Alrighty, well, are we done, honey?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're done. RTP, we out here. Frankie's hungry. Bye.
And oop.
Ooh. We got chicken.
Is that crispy, juicy tender?
I can't eat no longer.
And oop.